Let's see. This is what? Episode 37? I think it's episode 37.
I think you're right. Slinky,
Yeah,
slinky,
look.
da 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 da.
Look what we got. Okay.
Unicorn we are.
Yeah. Oh, and it's perfect. Okay. Hi, PJ Knits here. We're recording.
I didn't know we were recording.
Did you see me push the button?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole time we've been chit chatting. That's why I said hold it there. Take none.
Well.
Oh, anyway, I'm Penny from Central Illinois.
And I'm Debbie from Central Illinois.
And welcome to PJ Knits. And we are in Middleton, Wisconsin, outside of Madison at Sun Valley Fibers January Thaw. And we are looking outside to a roof that we have this great view of the roof and snow and then the highway over there. But it's been snowing quite a bit, but not a bit, not a lot, not a super amount that we're worried about. But anyway, today's Friday, January 24th, and it's 35 degrees and cloudy outside. So here we are, January Thaw. And we're just going to talk a little bit about it today because we decided to come on Wednesday on a whim and headed out and got here about 3:30. Went to Wisconsin Craft Market, which is, oh my gosh.
It's fabulous. I've never been. And it was wonderful. If you can't find it there, you're not going to find it
That's
anywhere.
right. And better than a Hobby Lobby, I'm sorry, but or to me,
Or
a Hobby
Michael's.
or Michael's because they have everything. I mean, the yarns, we saw
Cascade,
Malabrigo, Hedgehog Fibers, Barocco,
Three Irish Girls.
Three Irish Girls. Oh my gosh, just everything. And in Cascade, for example, and I think I've said this before, they don't just have like 10 colors. They have every color and in every weight. They had Pacific, they had Pacific Chunky, they had just everything. Just amazing. And then they also have crafts. They have coloring pencils, you know, from reasonable pricing to very artistic ones. They had games. I bought a game for my grandkids.
They
And
had puzzles. They had like things you could paint, you know.
they had those sticker by number. It's like a like painting by number, but you do stickers on things, books, Mad Libs. They had that diamond art.
Oh yeah.
Diamond art.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, and for everything, it can be for like children to do crafts. You know, they had they had scrapbooking. They had all kinds of balsa wood, rectangles, squares, and things.
They had
needlepoint, cross stitch. It's just embroidery, just everything. And it's too bad that they're going out of business. Probably by summer, the mall that they're in there's nothing there right now, so they're going to raise the mall and put in. I think someone said condos or something like that. So it's too bad that's not going to be there because it's worth if you are within the driving distance to drive there for a trip to check it out because they still have a lot of stuff in January and it's not been reduced yet. So anyway.
No, some things are on sale, but they were doing that anyway. But they said that the sale was going to start in March at some point. It
would be I just said it before when I was there. It would be a great business if we could do that back in Central Illinois. A business like that because there was cool things that you could buy for grandkids and for kids for Christmas or birthdays that were educational but yet craft related or whatever.
And you don't see them everywhere. You don't see them like at Walmart and Target and etc.
Because that Kerplunk game that I bought, what was it called?
Honeybee.
Honeybee. I'd never ever seen anywhere because I don't go down the game aisle. You know.
Yeah.
If I look on Amazon, somebody tells me to get it, then I get it. But I wouldn't have found that.
Yeah.
And so there's just a lot of different stuff there. It was fun. It was fun. So then we did that on Wednesday because we got here in time. And then yesterday, Thursday was the start of the retreat. People started coming in and really most of them that were here last night. And we just sat around and knitted.
Yes. Oh, it was fun.
It was fun.
And the room we're in just got a little bit louder and louder as more people came.
Exactly.
Which is fun.
And everybody was there, and we've got a table full of people that we're sitting with, and the gals from Peoria, and Amanda, Anastasia, and new friend Sandy from Sweden. Mm-hmm. And we've just been having a great time. So today's Friday, and we both mornings we've just hung out in the room because we didn't have to go to class. We were supposed to have class this morning, but something happened, a family emergency in Susan B. Anderson's family, so she was unable to do the class. So we stayed in our room and had breakfast again, and leisurely got downstairs for a little knitting with everybody.
Right.
And then there's an outside mall, and so we just got back from shopping.
Retail therapy is always good.
Yeah, and you found some stuff.
I did, and so did you.
And I did too, which is so very unusual. I'm usually just the walker and shopper and not buying anything.
Yeah.
So a couple of things I can wear to work. And then we found a really cool restaurant yesterday, and we went back today for lunch. It's called Cafe Zupa.
With a Z.
With a Z, and we're hoping to find those somewhere else.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up later and see if there are any other stores.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Very healthy.
Yes, it's soup, sandwiches, and salads. Mm-hmm, so mm-hmm. and they're very reasonable. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean, I think we spent $6.50 for a salad.
And I had soup, so it was under 10. I had the Wisconsin cauliflower, which is delish. And so we went back there 2 days in a row for lunch. Mm-hmm, so it was well worth it. It was different, but it was good. I mean, anybody could eat there. You know, with my issues with food and yours with your allergies.
Yeah, we were good.
We could eat there. So that's what we did so far. And we thought we'd come back and podcast for a little bit and show you some things. And then tonight will be the fashion show that we'll see. And then tomorrow we're going to head out, which is Saturday, and get home. We're going to make a little pit stop in Rockford, hopefully at Knit 1 Purl 2. We've never been there before, so we're going to check that out on our way home.
Take a little detour.
Yeah, knitting adventures. We're going to be off on knitting adventures. Yes. So that's kind of the week that we've been doing, weekend so far. Been having fun. And anyway, we're going to show you some stuff. This was a gift from my roommate. And it is Woolly Mama Yarns, Hi-Ho Silver colorway.
Although also called unicorn.
Called unicorn.
And why is it? And why would I have picked unicorn yarn?
Yeah, tell me why you did that.
Because we are going to another retreat.
That's a good color. That's
called ZK, in Minnesota, Rochester, in June, and they have two teams. One is the dragon team. One is the unicorn team. And once I found this, I decided Penny and I needed to have some of the unicorn yarn so that we could do something.
Yeah, and that you can really see it back there rather than closer.
Yes, I mean it's got neon green and yellow and pink and turquoise mixed with a little bit of gray. I mean it is unicorny.
Yeah. So that's super cool. So we're trying to decide what to do with it, and I'm thinking we're thinking to get colors. We're thinking at some place, at some point in time, the turquoise and maybe the pink or the purple.
Mm-hmm.
And
or all three.
Yeah, and maybe design a shawl for it. I think that'd be fun.
I think so too.
A wrap. I think we're thinking
a wrap. That's right.
We
did say a wrap. So if there's a wrap that somebody knows out there that we should be doing with this color and those other two,
as long as it's
PJ Knits know.
Yeah. As long as it's not Suburban Wrap or Beach Days, because I have yarn already for those two. Those two wraps.
Let's not ruin her.
Yeah. I've already got a plan for those, so I'm working on that. So that is, that was a surprise. That was fun. When we came on Thursday morning, went down, we got a goodie bag from Jeanette, and she always, most always does a bag. So we had a bag. And
it's a wonderful bag.
It's going to be wonderful. And it's got some nice straps on it. Okay. That's going to be, and it sits good too.
It has a zipper across the top. And
easy to schlep
color's
around.
Good. Yeah. And a pocket on the outside.
Pocket on the outside. Throw your keys in that. So she outdoes herself each time with that. It's kind of a pink and grayish. And then we got to pick out, each got to pick out a hand-thrown mug.
Right.
And that one's Debbie's. Mine's packed away, but I did the same one. Thought that was super cool. And then she put in it a little accessory kit with a survival kit, January Thaw survival kit, with some soak and a tape measure. Yours had a, yeah.
I had a needle, and right. She had a little magnet on the inside. Oh, yours just fell off.
There you go.
And had a little, go like that.
There you go.
And has a needle, and then there's some scissors.
Yeah,
and a little row counter, and a little crochet hook.
And some, this is cool.
Oh yeah, the stitch markers.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little aqua mitten on that.
I didn't look carefully at mine.
And I love these. Those are Stunning String.
Yes, Stunning String carries those. Yes, they're inexpensive and they're very sharp and very good.
You know, this is interesting. Did you realize that this was mine was a blue?
Oh, no.
Was yours blue?
I don't know. Do you want me to go get it?
Well, it's downstairs, isn't it?
No, it's right there.
Yeah, let's see if yours is blue. I think that's super cool. I've never seen a colored one. Some soak. And this little crochet hook, this is super cool too. Plus a needle where you could pick on the other side. I've got a bamboo one that I got from somebody some time ago.
Now see, I have a green one. Well, I have another green one.
But that's cool.
Oh, I do have a blue one.
Yours is blue with the
Mine's
yellow.
blue. I have a green.
Oh, that's cool. They're all different.
I already have this. Same color. Isn't that
This
funny?
is cool. I don't have, like I said, I have a bamboo one from years ago that I got from Fringe Supply, I think.
Oh, I've got a green mitten.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Isn't that cool? Because this
that's
is,
cute.
Yeah. And one of those things where you can easily get that off of there.
Yeah, it's like hard plastic. You know, we should put more markers on this sucker.
It's like a jewelry finding or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I do have my markers on some of my little pins. So anyway, that was part of her kit. And along with, and everybody got some paper and
pen, which is always handy, and always love it, and love that I have a pen to go with it.
And then last night, she told us that we could pick out yarn, a skein of yarn to complete our goodie bag. And she's dyeing something new called Splash.
Mm-hmm.
And she picked hers out. We saw this early on. That's so cool. Volcano.
This is called Volcano. And does this not look like a volcano?
It does. It's got that orange and that red, that Spitfire on it. That's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
What's the, let's see, the...
I would assume we have the same content.
Yeah.
It's 80-20 merino.
Yeah, merino nylon
sock.
Mm-hmm.
Says high twist on it.
Mine just says nylon sock yarn.
Oh, mine says high twist.
Yeah.
Okay, high twist.
I wonder if we both got Splash. Well, it doesn't matter. I got what I wanted. Mm-hmm. And mine is just a number 024. But there. So I think that's super cool. So I might have gotten something a little, I don't know. Yours just looks a little, I don't know. I think they're probably the same.
Yeah, I think they are.
I think it's just, I'm just missing that piece.
I think,
this one.
yeah.
But anyway, that completed the kit from Jeanette. So she always outdoes herself when it comes to the goodie bag. So we found about this late last night. Yeah. And so she has her shop all set up with all of her yarns around the front of the hotel conference room that we're in, so you can shop all of the different yarns, all the different colors. And if she doesn't have enough, then they will dye and they will ship free for you. Mm-hmm. So yeah, anyway, it's been kind of fun. I'm not buying any yarn. I just took my freebie and ran because I'm knitting on stash. And then, so as far as knitting is concerned, I brought a lot of things, but I've shown them before, so I'm not going to show them today. But Debbie's got some stuff to show.
I do have some stuff, but I did buy one skein because my little 3-year-old granddaughter Amelia asked for a hat and she wanted purple. Cute. So this is something else that Jeanette is doing that's new, and it's got a tweed to it. And so this is called Front Porch Swing, but it's got some tweed, so it's really pretty cool. Yeah, she has some really lovely colors. of this. So I did buy one skein. I, too, need to use stuff out of my stash.
And we've been very good about that.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. So I am doing a test knit of Atari for Tanis Fiber Arts. And I stash dove. Yay. And I am just doing the 0 to 6 month side. Is this just not so cute?
Oh my, look how cute it looks on camera now.
How darling is this? So I've done this since we came, and I just to the sleeve, and I got the other sleeve, and then I have a little bit of ribbing at the neckline, but it's working up just like she says. The instructions are easy to read. It's worsted weight yarn. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it, and you know, happy to be one of those test knitters doing it. So.
And we talked about you're on the sleeves, but that sleeve seems like it's long, and I can't wait to see the final the final thing, because for a small child that's
and I'm gonna give mine to one of my nieces who are having a baby. But I will put it on my 6-month-old granddaughter. I'll just shove her in it.
Yeah. See the length of the arm, because you know the arms. I mean, it just seems like a long arm.
Yeah, and it's 0 to 6 months, so you expect it to be.
What is the time frame on that?
I was asked to start. I was asked to do it last week, and chose to wait till we came. And I have to February 13th. It must be done.
So you got a couple of weeks after you did. Yeah.
And this will probably be done by the weekend. By the time we go home, this should be done.
Yeah, exactly.
So yes. So, and then I am working on one of our challenges for
January for ZK. Yeah.
Is, let's see if I know I've got the pattern in here. It's just a matter of finding where it is or what it is. I am doing Tracy sock, the Grocery Girls sock. Oh no, I don't have it. Oh, I'm such a foolish woman. I don't have it.
I didn't realize it was one of Tracy's. I guess
it is.
Maybe you told me that, and I just wasn't. I didn't remember that.
It's Tracy's sock. I'll have to look
it up.
Yes,
with the rib.
And she's got cable, a real easy cable, like you don't even. Cool. It's just a fake cable going
there you go.
Up. The whole front, it's easy peasy. It's just knit and purl stitches, and it's
that's cool. That's cool.
It's in. And I put, I had this in my stash, and I just went ahead and did socks. So I've got to decide whether I'm stopping and putting ribbing on that, or I'm going up further. But I need to have it done by the end of January, because, you know, it's part of the January
what's
challenge.
The yarn? Do you know what the yarn is? What it was? Oh.
The yarn is Sweet Georgia, of course. It's cool. Sweet Georgia Tough Love Sock, thanks. And it's called Lakeshore Drive. Very appropriate because of living towards Chicago.
Yeah, state of Illinois.
State of Illinois.
You know where Lakeshore is?
And the other one must be, it is.
Yeah.
Stunning Strings, Adriatic Sea. And it is leftover from my shawl. Think into spring, or jump into spring, or spring fling shawl that I did. So, see, I stashed dove again.
And it looks just like the Adriatic Sea. I mean, that's the blues that they have. Yes. Super, super cool.
Yes. So I am finishing that up. Oh, should I show this?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, you got to show that. Most important. Well, not one of the most important, but you have more.
I forgot. See, this is all the stuff I've been doing since I came here. So, my granddaughter, Amelia, wanted a hat. I have a pink pom-pom from her that a friend of ours made, Diana. And she wanted a gray hat to go with it. So this is her gray hat. It's called February Hat. So I've done this for her, and I will go home and put the pink pom-pom on it. And actually, it's just made from another kit I had left over, the Mary Maxim Baby's Best yarn. It's very soft. This happens to be a gray color. And it's very washable, and so that's what 3-year-olds need. because they'll throw it all over the place.
Yeah, easy to wash.
Yes.
Is your pom-pom one that they can take on and off? Is it a snap, or are you going to make it like ribbon through?
It's that one that Diana did.
Oh,
I will put, if there's not, I'm not going to sew it permanently. I will
easily
put a ribbon
something
through it. Or I might just put a snap on it.
Well, yeah, you could.
Why not?
Very well could.
Yeah,
do that.
I might just do that because that way it's easier to wash and dry.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
or like
he just came on.
Yeah, he came on.
Wee, pant funny.
Yes. Imagine that's something. Well, you know, the other thing is like those top this patterns. They put that. They put that foam and they put like a little foam thing underneath.
Yes.
That way, that holds it and it's soft on the inside of the head and it anchors it down. I like that concept of it.
Yeah, I could do that.
And I don't know. Could you do like a big button? If it does, you know, because. You know, like our hats.
If you do a button, then I feel like you have to sew it on.
Well, I mean, like run the ribbon through it and then.
Oh, and make it go through a button and then tie
the knot in that.
Sure, you could.
I don't know if that would interfere. That wouldn't make anybody's head hurt because the hat's not really going to be.
I could do that. I have big buttons at home.
That's what I was just thinking
Yeah,
because it reminds you that foam that's on those top disc things that is looks like a big button.
That's real.
Yeah, it's real thin. Yeah,
yeah.
I was just thinking of options of what you could do to but you could put some ribbon in there and tie it like that one I bought up in Minneapolis last year, and it was from Germany or something like that, and it had ribbon for my hat.
Yes.
Someday I'm going to make.
Yes, you'll take that with you to CK maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway.
So we do this thing at ZK. We have a group of ladies at a table. There are all our table mates. There's probably 10 or 12 of us. And every year for the last few years that we've been going, they have had a knit miss project. So that means that we get a name is drawn, and we are put with that person, and we answer a whole bunch of questions, and then then you go by their list, or try the best you can to go by their list and make them a knit miss, and it is due to be mailed by February 1st. So it's your Christmas present for your knitting person. Yeah. So that's Knit Miss. Alicia started this.
At the Loop and About group.
Loop and About. And so we have participated. This is our 3rd year. And every year it's fun. Sometimes you can get a hat. I got a beautiful hat by Bindu. Thank you, Bindu. The first year I got, which is very warm in the winter, which is great up here. Thank you very much. And then I got a poncho from Annette
last year.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful. Yeah, and it happened to be in my queue, and believe it or not, I forgot it was in my queue. So I was thrilled that she did that. You've gotten...
Yeah, first year I had, Kim had me.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I got some wonderful gifts in that I'm still using, my poncho and my
didn't you get
beaded,
a shawl?
I got beaded mitts. Yeah, it wasn't a poncho, it was a shawl.
Yeah.
And I got a kit and a lot of cool things in that one. And then last year, Annetta had me, and I got a Bad Nut shawl. It was a Josh Ricks pattern, which was in my queue, and I loved. It was out of a Madeline Tosh, and then I got yarn out of that. And she turned me on to this Keurig coffee last year. Annetta did, because I was complaining about, I wanted something sweet, and I'm trying not to do the cookie thing. So even while I'm always doing that thing. I'm trying to be healthier. But anyway, she turned me on to this new, the Keurig coffees that I could use that were, last year was like, there was 2 flavors. Anyway, they don't make them anymore. So this year I got something else. I got the biscotti, chocolate biscotti, and the turtle pecan. So she turned me on to that manufacturer of that, and so that was part of my knitmas last year, and bunches of other things she sent me. So that was the last 2 years. I have not gotten mine yet because there's still time. I did send mine off, and I'm hoping my person gets it either today or probably Monday at the latest. So we'll see. But
mine was shipped off, and it said it'd be there Saturday. So look out, here it comes.
So she should have it tomorrow.
Yes.
And so then, anyway.
So then Penny and I came up, and we went down to the lobby to meet some of our friends, and our friend Amanda was there. and she happened to have my name.
So it was hand delivered.
Yeah, I got hand delivered with big hug.
Yeah.
Big hug. And I loved it. And she got to see my reaction. And thank God I had a good one, I think.
It was a good thing. It was a good thing that you didn't say, ooh. But anyway, that's how you got it, was the bag.
Yeah, I got it in this bag. Of course, I didn't pack it back as lovely as she did. But I got this lovely bag. I love it. It's a little, patchwork front, sheep. And it's sheep, and it's silver shed. So she does wonderful things. I got a lot of her bags. She does
great bags, yeah. And then applique, well, not really applique, but just sewed with a sewing machine the face of the sheep on it. And I just, I think that's so cute.
It is. It's darling.
It's a cute idea. And the yarns are knit fabric. She's taken knit fabric and then took pictures of it. Like this one's like also a fake knit. So I just thought that was so cute. And I have to say, I really thought, we knew that Amanda was coming from Colorado, and I felt like Amanda was going to hand deliver the knit biscuit. I just felt like she was bringing it with her.
And I felt like it was clueless. Yeah,
I felt like it was going to be you, but I don't know why. I just had this feeling that was the case.
I was just clueless. Anyway, so, But inside is honey, little jar of honey, local to where she lives in Colorado, which I love honey.
Creamed honey, Highland creamed honey.
And then tape, which I just told her I'm almost out of. Highlighter tape, so that was great. I haven't opened them. I keep saying I'm going to share them, but Penny I'd share them with.
So far, I would not share those. I did not send
Penny said, don't take those downstairs.
No, there's enough food down on our table. And I did not send any food stuff to my person. Sorry about that. But
I did.
You will know why when you get it. The person gets it.
But this is chocolate.
Oh, wow.
And I guess it's Colorado chocolate.
Yes, she said it was, yeah.
Doesn't that look yummy? I mean, yummy. My family's going to be lucky to even touch it.
Yeah, I would hide that in. I would hide that.
And have my own little chocolate fest?
Yeah, sure, you betcha.
Tell
I would not tell anybody.
And then tea. I love tea.
And again, I think that's made in Boulder,
Colorado. Good job, Penny.
Morning Mojo. And this is one that Amanda says she really likes. It's organic. It's black tea.
It's black, so there's caffeine.
So it would be an early morning, hence the reason for it.
Yeah, I would have to. Otherwise, caffeine, I'll be jumping off the walls. And then this is my Knit Miss shawl. Is it just not absolutely gorgeous?
Now, was this in your queue, or was this one that she just...
Nope, she just picked one, because I don't remember this being in my queue.
It's great colors for blue jeans or whatever, what you're wearing.
It's because it's a purpley...
Yeah.
I mean, it's denim-y, but it's also got some grays and purpley kind of tone to it.
And Amanda is an amazing knitter and designer. Yes. If you don't know anything about Amanda, she's Atlas Knits, and she makes incredible shawl patterns.
Oh gosh, she's got a whole book out.
An ebook, and then others. And I've made a couple, and you just have to check her out because she's an amazing, amazing designer, young lady. And we've had so much fun sitting with her because we knew she was coming, and it was fun to look forward to seeing her here. And others, it was Julie. We saw her on Thursday night. She was sitting with us downstairs. She was the short black hair, Julie, and she watches the podcast. So thank you, Julie. It was good to sit and have fun with you. And we talked to some other ladies down. The fireplace didn't work. It's not getting fixed until the 28th. And
I mean, we were all looking forward to
We were upset by that. Everybody was sitting around it because it would be a nice place to sit. But we met up with some other ladies who had talked about having been to Knit City in Vancouver and what a good time they had and just giving us some input. So the whole weekend has just been so much fun to see. There's all kinds of knits. I got all kinds of ideas of things that I want to do with yarns that I have. One of the things that I thought about, I saw yesterday, was a lady who was doing probably she knit I want to say it was one of Hohi's pattern, that easy summer sweater or whatever.
Oh,
it has
big stripe,
big blocks. And Espace Tricot has one as well. That is more of a yoke type thing that goes, and Espace has a free pattern that's.
And is that the one that Jody from Grocery Girls did? She did some. Oh, she did Hohi.
She did Hohi, but both of them are similar with the big chunks of thing.
Yes.
And you know, when you look at some of those before, it's like everybody was doing like 2 colors, you know. But this lady yesterday had like a gray, and then a beige, and then a rosy pink, and then maybe a denim blue.
I was going to say she had that denim blue.
Yeah.
It was very, very pretty.
Wasn't it striking? It gave me the idea that, you know,
pretty.
You don't have to just, you know, I know that I have at home some gray and blue denim alpaca that I bought at Webb's at Stitches Midwest a couple of years ago. And that was my intention, to make one of those out of it, which I can still do. But I thought if you had like yarns, different colorways of that, you know, you could do whatever that type of thing.
Absolutely.
And we saw a cool shawl today that was done, had beaded sparkles on it.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't beaded, it was like a sequins yarn, and it was a thin yarn that she held with something.
Right, but not so much when she came at you. It was a triangular shawl. When she walked away and the light hit her, she just glittered all over the place.
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yes, it was so lovely.
It was fun. So we've seen a lot of cool things like that. There was 5 ladies that sit together, and they made all the same Lopi sweater, and they had their pictures done out on, and they took their picture and had it on Instagram this morning, and then they're sitting all towards the back. Julie and Barb, and I can't remember. I follow Babs Butterfly on Instagram because she does some wonderful sweaters, and she was a short hair lady.
Okay.
And she had one on. So it was really so cool to see those 5 sweaters all lined up. You know, something we had talked about years ago, doing the hero sweater and all of us, but you know, what happened was people came and didn't knit it, or I was a couple of years behind it all. But anyway, so it's been fun to watch, to look at all the different sweaters that are out there. And speaking of sweaters.
Oh, yes, mine. This is Nice Capades out of the Minnesota 52 book that Corey and Megan wrote together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And mine is finished, and it's done in Blackberry Jam by Lolo Did It. It's really a cool yarn.
It is. And you've got little the snowflakes have little sparkles in them.
Yes.
The sparkles sequins. Why can't I ever come up with that word?
I don't know if you can see them. I don't see them, but they sparkle every so often.
Yeah. Perfect for today, for this weekend.
It is. It is perfect. Yes.
So,
Yep.
So anyway, and I'm just in petite knits, no frills again. Yep. And I've had it on the podcast before and talked about it. It's nice and warm. So we've been wearing sweaters all weekend too. And so we still have tonight for the fashion show, and we're going to go down and knit in a little bit and let this upload. There will not be any show notes because we're just talking about January Thaw. And we want to say hi, Victoria.
Hi. Mwah, mwah.
You would love it up here, although it's snowing. And
you're where it's warmer.
You're where it's warmer. So we miss you. And I know that Brenda will be watching at some point in time.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. So, and anybody else who happens to come along, I know that Annette will be. She always is. And so is Brittany. We will see her. She will watch it. And others, thankful for everybody who does tune in each time. Appreciate it. And if you will like and subscribe the video, that would be wonderful. So it will be a couple of weeks before I podcast again. Got to get some things finished. So anyway, that is the January Thaw edition of PJ Knits. Join us in the Ravelry group, PJ Knits. And on Instagram, I'm PJ Knits, and on Ravelry, Penny J. And you're on Instagram
as Priceless with a I, 24.29, and on Ravelry, I'm just Priceless with a 1 instead of an I.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So thanks for tuning. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And Frank, thanks for letting it go along with me. And Bob, if you're watching, this is not for you. Turn it off. All right, we'll see you all in a couple of weeks. Until then, listen to the world attentively and then write your own stories. Talk at you later. Bye.
Bye.